Essentially, why we started this business was to absolutely demolish the concept of active job seeking.
Welcome, ladies, gentlemen, partners, and potential investors to StartupFuel, where we bring business plans to life. I'm sitting here today in Track9 Studios with two rockstar entrepreneurs, Michael and Adam, and they're going to talk to us a little bit about their company, Luminari. So we'll start off with Michael over here. Tell me a little bit about yourself, your background, and before you started Luminari, what were you doing? What was Michael all about?
Went to business school, became a chartered accountant, ended up going back to school, getting a master's degree in counterterrorism, working in that space for a little bit, and found myself as the CFO, COO of a wearable technology company. Eventually I got the bug and wanted to do something of my own. And
Awesome. What about you, Adam?
So my background's in advertising. I worked at some of the biggest ad agencies in the world, like BBDO, McLaren McCann. But I kind of winded my way through. I did a lot of financial advertising, ironically. But then just before we started this, I was running Chevrolet's sponsorship of Hockey Canada, and that's kind of where I grew a love for kind of community building. That's what they were looking to do, and I was in charge of running that program. And so that was kind of the start of where we are today.
Yeah, cool. So give us a 30-second elevator pitch about what Luminari is.
yeah, sure, this is me.
Yeah, go for it.
All right, so essentially why we started this business was to absolutely demolish the concept of active job seeking. It's actually ranked as the third most stressful thing in life after the death of a loved one and divorce.
Wow.
So
I did not know that.
yeah,
Crazy.
people hate it.
Yeah.
And not that that's too surprising for anybody that's been through it. And so what we've done is we've built a platform that's intended to eliminate the need for active job seeking by allowing people to keep up to date with the job market in terms of very relevant opportunities for them with minimal intrusion in their lives.
Okay.
And there was a somewhat similar problem from the company's point of view, which is there's too much noise in the entire process, right?
Okay.
Companies get flooded with candidates, a lot of whom aren't qualified for the role. Candidates get flooded with jobs, a lot of them just totally irrelevant to what they want to do or what they're qualified to do.
Okay.
And so we've built a giant filter on them.
Can you tell me a little about the growth? Where are you right now in your process, and from your traction, from the time you started? How is everything looking at the moment?
Yeah, absolutely. So we've been live for just under 5 months. We've managed to capture a couple of thousand people within the CPA community in the GTA, and we're starting to get some more traction outside there across the country, which is great. We've placed 15 people in 5 months, which
Wow, that's awesome.
According, comparatively to recruiting agencies, I mean that would be considered very, very good for where we're at in the process. But I think that the more kind of impressive numbers are a lot of our internal growth numbers. So, typically you'd see in the job email marketing sphere, you would get about a 20% unique open rate on emails and a 2% unique click-through rate. And after about 20,000 emails, we are at around a 70% unique open rate on our emails.
That's really good.
And a 15 to 16% unique click-through rate. So I think that it just kind of proves that we're getting word of mouth, people are joining, people are hearing about us, but more importantly, when they sign up, they're actually using it, and they're using it over and over again.
What about your marketing side for the clients, the customers that are looking for jobs? Like you said, you only spent $1,000 budget, but a lot of thousands of candidates come on so far.
Yeah.
So what is currently your method and your method going in the future?
So to date, we've been doing a lot of growth hacking. Excuse me. So to get to where we are today, we've growth hacked LinkedIn. What we did is we went out, we added 20,000 CPAs on LinkedIn. Of course, knowing LinkedIn and how bad it is in the sense that you connect with people that you don't even know. 10,000 people accepted us back, we sent a message to all 10,000 of those people, and we got a great conversion rate just telling them about Luminari. But we've, a big part of our strategy moving forward has been in the thought leadership space and the content marketing space. And it's a really empty space in the CPA world in Canada. There's the designation that the CPA organization that oversees everything, that they've, tried to do some stuff, but they're, a little bit of an older organization. And so, there's an opportunity to kind of inject some millennial life into it. So we're going to be running, different programs. We're planning on running a speaker series this summer that's going to be called From CPA to ... And we're going to highlight different CPAs that have gone on to do interesting things. So our first one is From CPA to VC, 45-minute networking event, 20 to 25-minute fireside chat. We're going to film it. We're going to put it online. So that's going to be something that we're going to start doing with regularity. We printed like thousands of cookies that have the Luminari logo on it. We walk downtown in Toronto in the path where all the CPAs are at the big firms with just a giant sign that says free cookies for CPAs. And it's just like so out there, and it's something that CPAs have just never seen before. It just doesn't come across as very like marketing-y. It comes across as really genuine. We've gotten great word of mouth from that. We even did it like all the CPAs had exams recently. We waited outside of their exam hall. Thousands of them were just pouring out. We were just handing out cookies to everybody. It's like, I think gone are the days where you give out a flyer to somebody and you expect them to read all of it and convert. Right?
Nobody wants that.
Nobody wants it. People want to see Michael and I behind. We're not some like giant organization like Indeed. That's just this like ominous
figure looking over.
Yeah, exactly. Like we're real people. We're out to help you. We're all user focused. And we think that it's been working so well and so far, and we want it to continue to do that.
Yeah, it's a very, very creative approach. I mean, and just letting you guys know, that is one of the ways I actually found it. One of my friends who works at E&Y actually, met with me the other day and said, hey, you know what? I went down the path system and I found these guys giving out cookies to startup. Learn a little about them, and so I looked them up, and that's how we got connected to Michael and Adam. So I guess to say, that marketing worked, right? So definitely big kudos on that. So if you were to talk to these entrepreneurs, can you give an idea of who out there inspired you to kind of, dead or alive, an entrepreneur from the past that still you look at for motivation and just kind of follow their path? I'll start off with you, Adam.
I mean, it might sound a little cliche, but I feel like it has to be Elon Musk.
Yeah.
I love how deep he is in with his users and how connected he is. How he always thinks about the big idea and solving huge problems, which is what we're trying to do. We're not out here, and it's funny, a lot of people have come and said to us like, oh, you guys just made like a job board for CPAs, and it's just like, no, we're actually solving recruiting on a worldwide scale. We're eliminating job seeking.
Amazing. And Elon Musk obviously is, for any entrepreneurs, a great role model for, what you need to do and how you need to live, to get to that point. What about yourself, Michael?
Before Adam and I started this business, we, and this is funny coming full circle here, we actually went on a trip to Jamaica,
okay.
which was where we met.
Okay.
And we both read The Everything Store, the book about Jeff Bezos and Amazon. And Jeff Bezos, he scares me a little bit, but man, is he good. I mean, he just, the foresight, and the thing that sounds like a broken record is his customer obsession. That's what he calls it, his customer obsession. We've read several internal Amazon documents that are just him harping on being close to the customer, always keeping the customer in mind. And that's right from the beginning where, I think that's one of the major aspects of alignment in how Adam and I see our business and see how we can build success out of it.
Do you have any idea of who could be a good partner for you? Because they may be watching out there, they may reach out to us, and we might be able to connect you guys with them.
Well, so I would say there's a short-term answer and a long-term answer. In terms of the accounting world, we've gotten really lucky that one of my close friends from when I was doing my designation actually started an accounting, essentially a learning platform.
Okay.
I guess you'd call it the Udemy of the accounting world here, where continuing professional education, studying for the actual exams, stuff like that. So we're creating partnership with him. Obviously, the CPA organization itself, if anybody from CPA is listening, we want to partner with you. We've reached out to a couple people in the organization that have been very great and have started that conversation in various ways. In the long run, I would say it's hard because there's different pieces of that. Ideally, there would be another platform that's looking to do a lot of the stuff that we're really just not interested in doing in this space. And so a lot of those things would be like the ancillary services. We don't want to get into career coaching. We don't want to get into resume building. We don't want to, I mean, we know what we're good at. We really want to stay focused on that aspect of the value chain. Mm-hmm. But there are other aspects of it out there, and if somebody, you know, is out there and thinks that they'd be a good match for that, then please call us up. I mean, I think I'll just add the last piece to that is anybody on the culture fit side.
Awesome. Anyways, thank you so much for
you.
coming
Yeah,
out.
thanks for having us.
You know, it was amazing speaking to both
Great
of
to
you.
meet
And
you.
you know,
Yeah.
it sounds like you guys have definitely built a really cool business out here. And you know, I'm gonna encourage you to keep hacking, keep grinding away, and you know, hopefully we can help you find some more partnerships, some more customers, and maybe a couple investors too.
Awesome.
Let's see where we go. But yeah, definitely do keep in touch, and I'd love to hear more about the business later on, how it goes.
Great.
Awesome.
Okay,
Thanks
cool.
for having us.
Yeah, take
Take
care.
care.